Boris. Look.
Hello,
Officer Dobrov, did you make the call?
Yes, it's me.
What happened here?
They won't let me in my house.
May I see your documents?
Here you go.
Officer.
Just calm down, calm down.
Hey, officer. Can we talk?
All good?
Thank you.
I'm Officer Dobrov. We received a call earlier from your wife.
As you can see, she's out of her mind. Diagnosed with psychotic disorder. She's taking therapy.
Stop lying and calling me insane. You're the one acting insane here.
I would suggest that her actions be considered as forcible entry, officer.
Please help her grab her suitcases and take her to the police station for questioning.
I'm not a psychiatrist. Just show me the documents, please.
Whose?
Your documents. I need to make sure that this house is yours.
Don't you know who lives here? You think it's Biberevo?
Show me your documents, sir.
Officer Dobrov. Tomorrow at General Sendiv's, surely you know him. I assure you there will be a report on his table.
Who are you, sir? I'm asking for your documents. Yours and yours. Show me your documents. Show them to me now, as well as your license. Your armed security license.
Are you really coming at me? Get in your car and get out of here!
You don't need to yell, sir. Let's settle this decently. Okay. If you're not going to show me the documents that I'm asking for, we're all going to watch what happens and see it from the court's side. You know what? That one is according to the regulation affirmed by General Sundev.
Right.
What are we going to do? We will just stand here?
If he attacked you while you were inside, I would take action. As for not letting you in the house, there's no provision against that.
But this is my house.
Irina, you don't own anything in this house.
You know my kids are here.
Our discussion is over.
Mom! Mom! Mommy, why won't they let you inside?
It's all right. Don't worry. I'm here. Don't worry. I assure you everything's gonna be fine.
Matvey, let's go.
It's gonna be
No,
fine.
I don't want to. Leave me alone.
Oh, honey,
Let go with me.
I love
Mom, you won't
honey,
leave me,
please,
right?
Don't worry. No.
Let's go. Matvey, come on. We have to go inside. Your father's waiting.
Mommy will
Come on.
stay here. Mommy will come and get you. Mommy will come back for you.
Let me be with my mommy. Let go of me. What are you going to do?
Matvey, my dear, I'll come and get you. You don't worry. I'll come and get you soon.
Она лежит на тонком льду. Она зовет, и я иду. Не с этим миром, не с собою. Не ладу.
So he's not letting you enter your own house? Who the hell he thinks he is? You should take a bulldozer and crash it into the damn gate! Well... Hey, Andrey. Do you think from a legal perspective that his actions are disorderly conduct? Removing obstacles to enter one's own house is only possible through a court hearing with the presence of law enforcement.
I really need to see my kid soon. He's already gone crazy, and it's dangerous to leave the kids with him now. I need to take the kids away from there. I'll get them up, whatever it takes.
Trust this one on me. I will draft an application. It'll serve him what he deserves. Everything will be fine. But you know, if ever you are inside that house, and he tries to suddenly kick you out, it'll be another case, you know. There's a law for that.
Irina, do you have a high fence?
Who are you? Oh, good afternoon. My surname is Lyovkin. I would like to talk to Mr. Palagin, please.
You have an appointment?
Not really, but I'm the representative of his wife, Irina Palagin.
All right, but he's not here.
Really? When will he come back?
Mr. Palagin doesn't do his meetings at home. You could call his assistant to arrange it.
We'll wait for you in the car.
Can you just tell him I'll wait for him here?
I'm telling you, sir. You should call his assistant Boris Chawisky instead.
Chawisky. Could you give me his number?
Write it down.
All right. Oh, wait a minute. Where is it? Ah!
Good morning. Where is he?
Mr. Palagin, yes, he,
Ready?
All right. Make sure to write this down.
Hello.
Mr. Palagin, sir. Your wife is here.
Stop the car. Turn the car back. Let's go home quickly. Hello, Sergey. Send me one of your guys. At least a colonel, please. I'll explain to you when I get there. Yes. Thank you.
Maria, are you awake? Oh, my love. Quickly, bring your things. We're going somewhere.
Where? What's going on with you and Dad?
Your dad doesn't want to let me in here. He's having a tough time now, so I can't leave you here with him. It's too dangerous. Pack your things quickly. Let's go.
I'm afraid of both of you now.
Don't think about it, dear. Everything will be fine. I'll take Matvey. Hurry up. Matvey? Matvey, my son. Come on, hurry up.
Mom, why did you come home? You won't leave me anymore, right?
No, my dear. Mommy won't. You'll come with me.
Where, Mom?
Where do you want to go?
I don't really care. I only need a good TV with a gaming console and I'm okay.
Get dressed now. We will go out now. Put your hand here. Good. Well done, let's go. Run along now.
2 whiskey, right?
Yes.
Got it.
Anything else?
Oh, no. Have a good day, sir. No problem. I'll go ahead now.
Fine.
Thank you.
Mrs. Palagin, you're not supposed to be here.
How did you enter the house?
Mr. Palagin,
I'm here to take my children. Of course you won't let me. I know you would stop us and won't let us go now. But I'm asking you as a woman and as a mother. I'm begging you, please let us go.
Hey, stop right there! Stand still, both of you!
Hands on the car! Let me see what's in your hands! Just stand still!
Oh, wait,
Hands
stop
on the
moving!
car now!
Tell me, on what grounds are you arresting us?
Yeah, right, that's a good question. Have you heard of the Article 286 of the Criminal Code, abuse of rank? You know what it means? You violate our rights and interests.
Palagin, what are you doing? What were you even thinking?
Mr. Palagin, can we just talk about this first? It seems you can only fight with women and kids.
Andrey, stay
Get
out
inside.
of this!
Your mom's being a psycho again. Let's go now. Come on, get inside.
Is this what you really want? The kids will surely hate you for the rest of your life.
Let him go, Dad. Solve your problems and don't get us involved in this, and then decide who, where, and why. And please let them go now, or else I'll call the police by myself.
That's my girl. Let them go.
I expected that things would turn out like that. But you didn't even listen to me, did you? You don't bring a knife to a gunfight, and your ex-husband doesn't shoot a gun. He fires a bazooka. Now it feels as if we're attacking him with bare hands.
Then what do you suggest, Alexei?
I suggest we shut him off the proper way. File a claim and sue them. Then dig up some dirt on his business. We will collect some information. I'm sure he has a lot of violations in every business he has. Discrediting him would be the best strategy. And it's best to prove it to the whole country.
How do we do that?
You know, when they arrested us, I filmed a video of it. Even if they take our phones, I've already sent the video to my email. We're going to assemble a video where a rich, angry husband takes the children away from his beautiful wife. Such stories get to YouTube's trending list. We will not be the only ones to sue Palagin, but also the people who'll watch that video. By the way, Irina, Palagin keeps repeating that he's saying you're sick. Tell me, did you visit any doctor? Huh?
I haven't.
Will you be honest with me?
Well, I visited a doctor once when I was suffering from frequent headaches. I had strange dreams every night. I went to a clinic, they did a CT scan, and this doctor, a psych neurologist, he told me everything was fine and he prescribed me some medicine. I saw him later at Daria's, at her club. We only talked a little and that was it. Recently, he started calling me often to offer help, but I told him I didn't need it and everything's fine with me.
I got it. There is this term in law that we all call incapacity or partial incapacity. Palagin knows about this one, and he will probably use it to his benefit, especially if this neuropathologist assists him.
We need to meet him, Irina. We will talk to him together.
It's Kormukin.
You mean the Kormukin?
Yes.
I don't get why he's still not starting his game. Huh? Why are there no battle planes shooting at Palagin yet? Why?
We'll see him when we need to. Yes, hello, Mr. Kormukin? Yes. Okay, I'll be there. Bye.
Hello, good afternoon.
Oh, hello, good afternoon.
Thank you so much.
Good afternoon.
That is Tsatkov from the State Duma. He's our friend, but still a sneaky one. We used to call those when we were little. And as they say, friends like this, you don't need enemies. I'm glad to see you here.
yes.
Nice seeing you here.
Hello, Mr. Kormukin.
Yes. Sinoshikov, a banker. He's among our men too, but a very good one, oddly enough. Can you believe it? He has money. He decided to help kids in need, to pay for his sins. Mr. Sinoshikov, I'm glad to see you.
I'm glad to see you too.
Good afternoon.
A bastard, on a national scale. Just look at him over there at the corner. He survived 3 heart attacks, but he's still alive. Just look at how he's staring at us. He must be thinking, why are you here with me? Well, let him wonder. We have work to do. Now come with me.
Mr. Kormukin.
Yes, yes.
May I?
But of course. By the way, let me introduce Irina Palagin.
Yes?
Irina here. She's my new assistant. If you have any questions for me, she will answer them for you.
But
No,
Mr.
no,
Kormukin,
please.
Tell me, as for this event, it's clear that the goal of this is to help children in need, but why is it held today? And why are the institutions that have lost credit still included?
I'm afraid I don't understand what institutions you're saying. I also don't think that's the point. What they really want is to reach out and to help the children in need. The Bible says, blessed is the hand that gives. Isn't that right, Mr. Kormukin? I think we should just be happy and grateful rather than try to investigate who, what for, to whom, why,
I'm
and
not
when.
trying to investigate.
Then ask me what your exact question is and I'll answer it.
Where exactly and to whom all this money will go?
All of it will go to the children. The people who came here are willing to help this cause, using their own hard-earned money for the children. You can see the boxes over there. The major institutions and, the companies will also donate money and support in whatever way they can. So, you guys have already made a donation, have you? If you haven't yet, you're welcome here. You can
Yes,
look
we will.
around. Let's help the children.
You did well. Not bad for a beginner.
What channel will they broadcast this one?
It won't be on TV. That's our people filming. It's only a live stream.
I'm afraid I don't understand what institutions you're saying. I also don't think that's the point.
I don't really get it. What are we watching? This some kind of soap opera, Lyubov Yarovaya, or what?
What do you mean?
You used to have low grades in literature in school? Back then, there was a popular Soviet play named Lyubov Yarovaya.
The husband in that place supported the whites, and his wife, she loved him, but she betrayed her husband and left.
I don't know her anymore. We're 2 steps from divorce.
Igor, what is this? I thought we'd already agreed on this.
Well, Ilya, you see, she turned out to be just completely insane and became wild.
Then make those 2 steps and put an end to it, so we can finally clear this up! Or it's me who'll be asked those questions, you understand? Whose side is Palagin on, and why is his wife working? Or to put it in other words, is she working for our opponents instead? How do you want me to answer them?
Then tell them she's not his wife! I'm sorry.
Igor.
Can I go now?
It's not the right time, not right now.
Can I go now, I said.
Yes, you're free to go.
Have a good day.
One needs to distinguish between the events that are held formally, for a show, and only concrete initiatives.
Now, women are often hired for official positions. Is this a result of feminism, acknowledgement of women's roles in the workplace? Or is it just like in perfume companies and fashion houses who just use women to bolster their image?
Sorry, what's your name again?
Sergei.
Sergei, you've answered your own question. This is the acknowledgement of the role of women not only in politics, but in the world.
Well, then what's your official position in here?
Irina Palagin. She's the assistant of the deputy. She's also a member of the Commission on Maternity and Childhood.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. Yes, it's true. I mean what I say. Because that's what this card says. Agreed?
It's that soon?
Of course. Well, what are we waiting for when this is something we can celebrate together? I haven't eaten since yesterday, so please indulge me.
Hello, Maria. I came here with Valeria. Say hello to her.
Hello there, Maria.
You came here to brainwash me, right?
Why would you even say that? I thought we understood each other back in the camp, and that we're friends now.
Really? That's interesting. Why did you come in our house then?
I think I'll leave you 2 alone now.
Maria. Honey, I know that you're worried about your parents. That's why I came here today. I want to help you cope with it. Do you want to hear what I'm thinking? What if we tried to look at this from a different angle? Try imagining your mom and dad are not your parents. Think of them as a couple who lived together for 16 years. The man has stayed as a faithful husband, a very good father, while the woman... Maria, I'll just say this directly, okay? The woman has found a new lover. She sent her kids to the camp so they won't disturb her.
They decided to send us to the camp for the winter.
But you were against their decision to send you there. Am I correct?
Yes, I didn't really want to go there.
But did you tell your mom about that?
We talked about it, by the way.
You see, Maria, you've talked to her. And yet she trampled on you. And even your little brother. She was only thinking about herself. Well, she has the right, it's true. And it's her right to choose that. But what about you, huh? The woman quits on her husband to go and live with her lover. And she also wants to take the kids to live with her and a stranger. Let's be objective, Maria. The man who didn't do anything wrong is now living all by himself. Do you think that it's just right and fair for him to be treated this way?
What do you really want from me?
Nothing. I just want to help you here. For you to understand the situation.
Well, I don't want to understand anything about this.
Maria. Maria.
So I take it your chat didn't go so well?
I don't think so. I know she already hates her mom. She just doesn't want to. She just doesn't want to admit everything to herself.
Will you also talk to the boy?
Of course I will. Where is he?
Playing video games upstairs.
Okay, that's great.
I'd like a table for four, please. I got this, please. Here.
Waiter. Ready to order?
I have to say that you did well.
What?
You were the one who came to me for help, remember? And yet you didn't call me. You kept waiting. It's a rare quality, a great one. You know I don't like being disturbed.
I totally get it.
And another thing, you are actually quick-witted, aren't you? That's also rare. And I appreciate it. Consider me impressed. So tell me what you want. Be quick about it.
Excuse me. Where should I start?
You should start from the beginning. I'm ready to hear you out.
They've written this fine print on purpose. The words are so tiny, I can't even read it. Are there any additives? I don't know what I'm buying.
Why can't I get through to anyone?
Who are you calling?
Matvey and Maria. I don't know why Irina doesn't answer.
Oh, there. That's just like her. Says nothing, then bam, shows up.
Well, she hasn't come home for too long.
Well, then try calling Igor then.
They are getting a divorce at the moment. Seems inappropriate.
Officially, he's still her husband. Call him, I'll talk to him.
Here.
Igor. Hello. Igor? Hello. This is Korobkov Sr. Why is nobody answering the phone? Is everything all right?
What is it?
Mind your own business, he said. Then he dropped the call. What does he think of himself? All because he's a tycoon?
Yuri.
Oh, don't Yuri me. Tomorrow, we'll go there by ourselves.
Okay.
Kormukin said if a smart man behaves stupidly, that's already good enough to be taken as revenge.
That's already good? I see. That's only good for Kormukin because Palagin's his sworn enemy. What is he planning to do, huh?
Then why are you yelling?
How's he gonna help?
I don't know what he's thinking, but he said whatever happens, he's ready to support me.
Oh, of course he said that. He'll support you. Well, I can do that too. I can just walk up to a beggar and tell him, I support you, bro, and I'm definitely with you mentally. And then I leave.
Lower your voice, will you?
So what?
Sorry for coming all of a sudden. Oh, you're here. That's great. So what's happening now? What are you going to do, Irina?
About what?
Palagin came to see Victor. He said you broke into Igor's house to take the children. Irina, are you completely out of your mind? It's crazy to behave like this. Do you understand?
So what now?
I don't know how, but if we put pressure on him, he'll turn into a tank and smash us all to death for sure. How should I behave now? What should I tell Victor? He's already thinking that I stand with you.
Whose side are you on?
I'm on your side, you know, but Irina, I've already told you a million times that it doesn't work like that, okay? You understand? All right, you two love each other. That's great news. Be together. Who's stopping you? Who's against the two of you? Why are you ruining your life? You know what I'd say in front of them? Just look at them. Those men under 40, why are they still unmarried? Here's the answer, okay? Because they're not interested in getting married. Let me remind you, we're not young girls anymore. We're adults. We're women with kids. And then all of this will last at most for a year. Yes, Andrei, for a year. And don't you make face there, I saw you. So how are you now? Well, you must be unhappy with all this stuff, right? Are you ready to escape? But you know you can't, because you're a gentleman,
Hey,
aren't you?
stop
And
it.
you thought this would be a nice love affair? A spicy adventure, and look what happened.
That's enough. That's enough, Daria. Daria, as it turns out, come here, Irina, come on.
Where are you going?
Well, my friends! Irina and I are getting married.
That caught me off guard.
Irina, I have been mulling it over for a week and I still don't know how to propose.
Andrei.
Wait a second. Irina!
Andrei.
Irina! Will you do me the honor of marrying me, Irina?
Yes, of course.
Clap your hands, everyone!
Let's get going. They need a moment with each other.
Where to?
Lovkin, sometimes you're just so stupid. Come on now.
Should we take those?
I'm on it.
Here you go.
Here. I love you.
Listen, Lyovkin.
What?
If you decide to pull out a ring the same way to me, I swear to you I'm gonna laugh.
Why's that? For your information, I'm not as cheesy as him.
Because no one really marries such guys like you, do you understand? No, I mean you're a good guy. I even like that you're silly, but you're not spoiled.
What do you mean? Guys like me, huh?
I'm kidding. I mean you're funny and you're handsome.
I don't really get it. You mean nobody takes me seriously?
You're right. Try telling me, Daria, take your son. Let's go to India together.
Daria, let's take your son with us. We're going to India. Forever.
You're amazing! Now you try telling me. You're a blonde, Daria. I've had hundreds of blondes and you're just one of them.
No, I won't say
Come
that.
on, just say it.
I'd
Try
rather
it.
not.
Come on, it's easy to do.
Fine then. Daria.
Yes?
You're blonde, aren't you?
Yes?
Well, I've done hundreds of blonde girls. You're one of them.
No, I believe in that one.
But I'm just kidding.
I can only believe those who are only kidding when saying things. Because you know those people who speak so seriously? They either lie or want something.
Well, I need nothing except your love for me.
You can have it as much as you want. You know I like you very, very much. I even love you a little bit, but I just can't do it like Irina. I'll tell you what I'm thinking. It seems to me that their affair won't last long. And we'll leave everything ruined. I can't build something new from broken pieces of everything, Lyovkin. You know that? That kind of thing just doesn't work for me. It's not for me. I can't do it. Please don't frown. It's not just about you.
Не с этим миром, не с собою, не в ладу.
We shouldn't have taken him.
You need me here, I'll handle this.
Look at him saying he will deal with him. Just go back to the
Wait for
car.
a minute, son.
What brings you here, ma'am?
We're Mr. Palagin's parents-in-law.
We're Irina Palagin's parents.
Sorry, the boss asked not to be disturbed.
Who are you anyway? Who are you?
I'm the guard here. Please leave the area or we'll call the cops on you.
What's your problem? Irina, mom and dad are here and your brother too! Brother-in-law, are you listening to me?
Igor Palagin, why the hell are you doing this?
Anton!
Get off me!
Anton!
Where's
Anton!
Irina, huh? Tell me where my sister is.
Well, hello, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Your daughter, Irina Korobkova, doesn't live here anymore. I also don't know where she is. And we, the Palagins, Matvey, Maria, and I, are having a family meeting now. So we don't need any strangers, and I hope you have a good day.
How could you do this? Can you explain this properly?
How dare you turn your back when my mother's talking to you?
And also forget this address, please.
Go to hell!
Wait! What are you doing to him?
What are you doing to my son?
Yuri, we came here to see the kids! Yuri!
You
What now?
Get in the
Yuri,
car!
what?
Later!
I wish that this truck had grenades so I could throw them!
Get in the car! Yuri!
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 Let's get going. Let's go!
The two of you, hands on the car! Hands on the car now!
What now? Should we upload this?
I'm not sure.
The two of you are weird. I thought you're ready to face everything. Are we doing this or not?
Sorry, wait a second. Hello? Yeah, Mom? I really can't talk right now. I'm in a meeting. Yeah, I'll call you back later. Don't worry about it, okay? I'm alright. What? What? Hello? Oh. Yes.
What happened, Irina?
My parents went to the house to see the kids. Igor didn't let them in and offended my dad. And my brother got beaten up. All right, go on. Let's upload the video.
Don't forget about that psychiatrist. It's very important. You know, in every divorce suit, one parent always appeals to the other's inadequacy. Especially if it's been confirmed by medical certificates. Do you understand? That's it. It's uploaded. In just 10 seconds, it already has 100 views.
Excuse me, how did you get here? Dr. Anatoly doesn't see patients now. He's not here, actually.
Listen, miss, it's gonna be fine. Just calm down. We know. We also know where his office is. You don't have to come with us.
But I can't let anyone enter.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Dr. Anatoly, I tried to stop them.
It's all right.
I'll call security.
Dr. Anatoly.
There's no need to call security.
A month ago, I did a CT scan in this clinic of yours, right?
Yes, I know.
You remember? I came here and even brought the results to show you, and you told me everything's fine. Now, it appears I'm currently a patient of a psychoneurological clinic, that I've been diagnosed with mental problems. And then my husband kept telling me about it just before filing for divorce, insisting I'm mentally challenged. Could you please explain this to me, or somehow comment on what's happened?
Irina. Well, unfortunately, you know, according to medical ethics, we're forbidden to share your info to others. I'm sorry. And in your husband's case, he is... According to the rules, he's your spouse.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, based on the rules, your spouse also has the right to know of your medical record. So when he came to ask for it, I showed it to him.
Well, okay. Then I would like to take a look at it. I'd like to know my medical record.
However, according to the same rules, and I hope that you will understand, our clinic specialization suggests that we have no right to show our patients their medical records.
Well, now we have to really see that report, don't we? Huh?
Hold on a minute. You know Irina Palagin. Irina did not even receive any in-treatment from your clinic. That means she's not a mental patient. Then why do you keep refusing to show her medical record?
Excuse me, but who are you?
Irina's friend.
This guy is my boyfriend. That means he has every right to know what is happening to me.
You know, Irina, believe me, with all the compassion that I have for you, your boyfriend, he cannot be considered as your close relative.
Well, you see, the thing is, Irina's already getting divorced. Palagin's practically her ex-husband now.
And legally, let me emphasize again, we are only working according to our strict protocols.
Then just show me my medical record.
Mrs. Palagin, come on. There's no need to worry about it. I assure you there's nothing special there.
Palagin is thinking the opposite.
Oh, that's quite clear. He's worried. And well, he's your lawful husband. Maybe he's just really that worried about you, you know. Fear sees danger everywhere.
Hold on, let me get this straight.
Alexei,
you're the
wait a
one who
minute.
wrote her diagnosis, and now
Let
you're
him
refusing
explain,
to show it
Alexei.
to her.
Just
You're
calm
even
down.
saying
Let
not
him
to-
explain first. Just give it to us directly. Why are you refusing to show us the medical record of Irina Palagin's diagnosis?
You know, young man, if you keep talking to me like that, I'll have to call security to drag you out.
Got it. That's
We're
it.
done
We're
here.
going now. Have a good day.
Mr. Palagin. It's Myashenkov. You'll be surprised at what I'm about to tell you. Your wife came here, along with her boyfriend.
You know, I'm starting to think that Palagin is the one behind all of this.
No, I don't think so. He'll never do such a thing to me, and he's not capable of
Then
it.
we have to get you another doctor.
No, I don't want to. I won't
Listen
go to any
me,
doctor
Irina,
anymore.
You need to get to another doctor so that they can prove that you're legally capable of bringing up your children. Listen, you're not the only one interested in your divorce with Palagin. There are other parties as well. Cherpakov, Kermukin. Palagin himself understands this, and you don't.
Thanks for explaining it, Alexei.
So this is war.
Exactly. This is beyond your family. Other people are involved, like it or not.
Lida, how's Anastasia?
Still the same. Just sitting at home, refusing to talk to anyone? Not even answering the phone. Konstantin, it seems to me that...
What seems to you?
It seems that she has been drinking recently.
Even better. Then just talk to her. You're her mother. You women can always find some sort of common ground.
Konstantin, she doesn't talk to me as well. She just keeps being silent for days. Maybe she needs a psychologist.
What psychologist are you saying?
What the hell are you doing, Dad? Why the hell are you doing this?
Honey, calm down.
Shut up! Dad, explain this to me!
your mother.
I didn't mean to be rude, but this is the woman who stole my Andrey. Do you really work with her? This is your way of destroying her?
This is all business, honey.
Business, huh?
Yes, it is. Yes, business! This is not only all about you, but business too!
Well, by the way, I didn't even ask you to help me about this. It was you who insisted.
Yes, I did. I was hasty. Stop this now! That's it! You are a grown woman. Take a look. I'm sure you'll find some handsome and interesting men. Anyone will be happy if you end up choosing him, the daughter of such a father. But here you are saying, get married, get married! What a crazy idea! You should fix your personality first. Just look at you. Look at what you've become.
You need to become someone first, and then you get married. Get a job, build something, have a career. That's what you should be doing!
Dad, what are you talking
I'm
about?
telling you what real life is. You get married. And then what? Divorce? You become no one with nothing. You hear me? Remember what I tell you. Men always quit on useless women.
Here's your favorite
I'm already
dumpling.
fed up with your dumplings! Enough! By the way, Irina Palagin, she has brains. Not like you. And how are you planning to get your Andrey back? Did you plan? Of course you didn't. So what now?
Constantine.
She deserves it! She needs to learn. And what are you doing here cleaning during dinner time?
He's right, honey. It's time for you to forget about him. He's not with you anymore. There's a lot of good guys around you.
Mom, just don't say anything.
Victor, what are you doing there?
I'm peeling off the onions here.
What?
This year's harvest seems very good.
But I thought you were on a day off.
Damn it. Maybe it looks like we're fine, but that's not really true, is it? And you know what? I really feel bad deep down.
Do you know where Stepan is? Why isn't he playing today? Is he at home?
I think we don't know our child. We should spend more time with him.
I'm spending time with him, so you know, you and I are not the same.
What's new about Igor and Irina?
I have no idea. You should give him a call.
I wish I could just sell this house. This is mine anyway, so then I could
Here
just
we
go
go
away
again.
from here and go to India.
What's the matter with India?
They have elephants.
Elephants. Honey, don't be so sad, okay? I'll be back in the evening.
As you know, I have kids, and I'm not really afraid to openly speak about my experience. It's something personal. My husband, the father of my children, has prohibited me from entering our house to see our 2 children. One may think it's such a ridiculous, silly, and cruel thing to do. Yes, I understand that. I have seen similar situations become common, that they happen so often, judging by the messages I have received in the last couple of days. I'm shocked and sad about it. Turns out, many women also have this problem. Their husbands, although without guards, confidently think they have all the right to separate a mother away from her children.
As you can see, my dear friends, Irina here isn't afraid.
I gotta
She's
say,
brave enough
Andrey,
to share the
congrats.
details of her current situation.
You really
and
found
its
an amazing woman. You're lucky.
She herself is worried and is ready to discuss together the steps we need to take in order to ask the government for help. I understand that being the co-chair of the group for political initiative puts her in a delicate position of sorts. It is my belief that all mothers should be with their children.
Confidently think they have all the right to separate a mother away from her children.
As you can see, my dear friends,
Who would have ever imagined?
Irina here isn't afraid. She's brave enough to share the details.
Even I couldn't. Did you notice the satisfaction in Kormukin's face? This is a sign. This is not for nothing. This is a sign from their side. This is not just for me. We need to file a suit, Boris, a suit. Do it as soon as possible. A court and the decision in my favor.
All right, I will do what I can.
That's not enough. Do even the most impossible thing.
In order to
ask the government for help. I understand that being the co-chair of the group for political initiative.
Well, Dad came in time. And punctuality is the politeness...
Of the kings.
Right. Well, how was your day? Do you really think that I myself like the situation?
Well, Dad, is Mom really that insane that we cannot let her inside our own house?
You know what? Have you seen the age limit, 16 plus on TV? Mom and I have the same limit in real life. I don't recommend watching this for kids. Or she'll just try to take you in some other place again. You know your mom has gone insane. Maria, would you explain to your brother the meaning of the word insane?
Explain it yourself. May I just go back to the camp?
Well, all right.
It's better there.
That's a good idea. I'll think about it. Fine, you should clean up here. We're having guests tomorrow.
What guests do you mean?
Good ones. Good guests.